Good morning everyone, it's me again, Clem from Clem Craft Vlog. It's very cold in the morning now, Saturday, roughly 8 AM. So today me and Gavin gonna do a ride for 70 kilometers in northeastern suburbs. So we're gonna start from Mill Park and then all the way to Park-Craigieburn and then down to Parkville and then back to Mill Park. As usual, I will do some introduction about the history of the area that I rode past. So this is Mill Park, then we start a suburb named after a 19th century Mill Park property owned by Henry Muller. You know, one thing good is we begin all the uphill, so it's going to help us warm up easier. So now we are start to ride on South Morang Railway Line Trail. So this is roughly a 4 kilometers long trail just in between the station of Epping and South Morang. So on my right hand side is the South Morang Railway Line. Opposite of the railway line is the suburb of Epping. So we just crossed Henderson Road Drain and now we are in the suburb of Epping. So suburb of Epping was originally known as Darabin Creek, named after the creek in the area. And then they renamed it into Epping after the Epping Forest, ancient woodlands in England. This is the Epping railway station. I think since the last event in Great Ocean Road Classic, Gavin has more confidence to ride on the road. Okay, this is the entrance of Hill Freeway. So the front is the bridge of the Hill Freeway crossing Copper Street. And then before the bridge, we're going to turn right and get into Galata Cranbourne Trail. So this Galata Cranbourne Trail, also known as Craigieburn Bypass, it is an Aboriginal name, means creek water holes. So this trail actually runs along Hill Freeway on my left hand side, and this trail is roughly 14 kilometers from Craigieburn to Thomastown. Well, this whole area used to be a volcano active area. So on my left hand side, you can hear all the busy sounds. It's the Hill Freeway. So Hill Freeway is a major national freeway that connects in between Melbourne and Sydney. It is around 840 kilometers. It was named after Hamilton Hume, an Australian explorer. He was more notable for being one of the leaders of Hume and Howard expedition in the early days, which explored the eastern area of Australia.
I'm just thinking of the reward later.
Yeah.
It's going down.
Morning. You look at these people, they are all old people.
Yeah.
That's why don't say you're old, you can't ride.
Thanks, mate.
So once we reach this part of the Galata Cranbourne Trail, between the wall of the freeway, we're actually leaving the suburb of Epping and entering the suburb of Wallet. So the suburb of Wallet is a little to be known for most of the Melbourne because it's a quite new far northern suburb that converted from a rural area into a suburb. So regarding the name of Wallet, it is an Aboriginal name, means land inhabited from possum. So another 4 kilometers to Craigieburn. Woo! You see the mountain there? You see the hill? That's the hill. Originally it's a volcano.
Really?
Yeah.
You had volcano here before?
Yeah.
That's probably why they have a lot of like funny looking stones.
Yeah.
Probably because when it's spewed up. Eh?
Another 2.5 kilometers to go. And look at this.
Hey, we're gonna have a photo.
The mountain at the front, that's the former volcano. It used to erupted 1 million years ago. This is why this whole area full of lava stone, because of that volcano. Moo! Hello! Hello, Coco! Okay, so we are reaching the end of this Galata Trombone Trail. Now we are going into the suburban area of Craigieburn. Okay, now we are entering this trail, the Malcolm Creek Trail. It's around 8 kilometers trail. So this trail was named after one of the local pioneer, James Malcolm. So let me introduce the naming history of this suburb, Craigieburn. It was named after a bluestone inn during the early days. The owner of the inn actually named it after a Gaelic word. Craigie means rocky, mainly due to the area being very rocky from the lava stone erupted from Mount Uroke. Look, this is Craigieburn Station. Okay, now we are in the suburb of Rossburgh Park. So Rossburgh Park, suburb named after a farm in the 19th century known as Rossburgh Park, owned by Thomas Brunton. Morning. Alright, now we start riding on Broadmeadow Valley Trail. This is the way the fun part starts. This roughly 13 kilometers Broadmeadow Valley Trail runs through the Broadmeadow Valley in between Roxburgh Park and Jacana. So once we cross Somerton Road, we're actually entering the suburb of Meadows Heights. So Meadow Heights was originally known as Broadmeadow North. It was renamed into Meadow Heights, most likely due to the higher ground open grassland in the area. So this is the suburb of West Meadow. West Meadow was the original site of the Broadmeadow Township before it moved to the current location of Broadmeadow. So when the town centre moved to current location of Broadmeadow, this old area of Broadmeadow being renamed into West Meadow. It was known as West Meadow due to the area being the west side of today's suburb of Broadmeadow. So regarding the name origin of Broadmeadow, it is quite uncertain, most likely due to the area being very broad area of grassland. You like this one, yeah?
Yeah.
You like downhill, yeah?
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
So we're crossing Uroke Creek and now we are in Broadmeadow. This is suburb of Broadmeadow. Look at all these antenna. They're all so tall. You know why?
No signal.
No signal, because in the valley. Yeah, this is in the valley. So on my right hand side, guess what? This is Mooney Point Creek. So once we cross this bridge, we are entering the suburb of Jacana. And at the front, this is Jacana Reserve. So regarding the Mooney Point Creek next to me, it was named by Robert Holder, the early day Surveyor General of Victoria. He named it after the Aboriginal name of the creek, Mooney Mooney, and he added the words ponds into the name due to the creek changed into a chain of ponds during the dry season. So once we cross the bridge of Mooney Point Creek, we are entering the suburb of Gladstone Park. So Gladstone Park is a suburb that gets started around 1960s, the late 1960s. It was originally part of the suburb of Tullamarine. Gladstone Park was named after one of the local pioneer in the early days, Thomas Gladstone. So this is the Western Ring Road. M80 Western Ring Road. So now we are riding on M80 Western Ring Road Trail. So this Western Ring Road Trail runs along Western Ring Road, M80. It's roughly 47 kilometers in between Greensboro and Leverton North. So now we're gonna start climbing up here. Not bad, not bad.
Oh my god. Why are we doing this?
Nearly there, nearly there. Just take it easy. You did well, you at least conquer most of the climb. So we came all the way up there. I mean from down there, from Monipon Creek all the way up to here. You doing alright?
Yeah. Just don't want to cramp, but it's good.
Yeah. Okay, good, good. I think I did the good things. Anyway, since that we resting, I will show you a little bit. Look, this is the new bike. A brand new second-hand bike. So like, yeah. So this is the original Gavin's a giant advanced TCR2, but he repainted it and looks how brand new it looks like.
Nice!
We actually re-enter the suburb of Jacana. So Jacana is a suburb that gets started in the year 1999, originally part of Broadmeadow. It was named after, turn right, yeah? It was named after one of the local street, Jacana Avenue, which was believed to be named after the Jacana bird, a tropical water bird. And now we're going to cross Western Ring Road. And once we cross Western Ring Road, we are entering the suburb of Glenroy. So this is Jacana railway station. So this suburb of Glenroy was the name of the former Glenroy pastoral run in the area, owned by Duncan Cameron. So a lot of my friends actually asked me the meaning of pastoral run. So pastoral line basically is a big, huge farmland that being leased from the Crown land owned by the government of Britain to the pioneer for the farming activities. So it's like big grassland farm for them to gazer. Okay, so now we're going to turn right here, get away from M80 Western Ring Road Trail and start to ride on Suburban Road to connect to upfield bike path. No, you see? Alright, so we are now at upfield bike path. So upfield bike path is around 8 kilometers bike path, shared path, runs along upfield railway line. It runs in between the suburb of Hatfield and Parkville. So Hatfield is a suburb that named after Rupert Hatfield, the former president of the Broadmeadow Shire Council. Now we are riding on upfield bike path, crossing in the middle of Faulkner Memorial Park. This is the largest memorial park in Victoria, named after John Pascoe Faulkner, a local pioneer in the area. This is the railway station, built in 1889, known as Faulkner Railway Station, named after the pioneer of the area. Oh, lucky! Woo. Good idea! Using the helmet as a flower plot. Alright, now we're going to have a bit of break next to Batman Station on a upfield bike path, and we got this one, banana bread from Gavin's wife.
Nice!
Morning?
Okay.
All good? Alright, we just had a break next to this Batman station. Batman! So this Batman station was opened in the year of 1889 as well. First known as Bell Park Station, and then it was renamed in 1914 into Batman Station in honor of John Batman.
That's how Victoria became a state.
Yeah, so suburb of Coburg was originally known as Pendridge by Henry Ford after his wife's birthplace, and then it was renamed by Robert Miller after Alfred Ernest Albert, Duke of Saxe, Coburg and Gotha. On my right hand side, this is the railway line start leveling up. So this is the project of the level crossing removal for this upfield line. Go, Coburg Railway Station, the building of the original Coburg Railway Station. For the community area, nice. So this building is the old train station of Moreland. So Moreland was built in 1884 as well, named after this locality, Moreland. Meanwhile, the locality of Moreland was a land used to be owned by Farquhar McCree. He named this Moreland after his dad's birthplace in Jamaica. So Brunswick was named after Caroline of Brunswick, the Queen of King George IV. So this NST station was built in 1884 as well, first known as Brunswick North. So NST station was renamed in honor of Frank Anstey, a parliamentarian in the early days. Brunswick Station. Alright, at the front, another railway station built in 1884, Jervo Station. It was first known as Brunswick Style Railway Station when it first built. This station was renamed in honor of James Jervo, a long-serving state parliamentarian. You know the yellow building, orange yellow building? They're the gatekeeper house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, before all this, they don't have electric. They all use manually close the gate for train. They all sleep inside. Once we cross past straight, we are in Parkville. So this suburb of Parkville was named after the Royal Park, which is occupied most area of the suburb. So Royal Park, largest inner city park in Melbourne, it was first planned by Lieutenant Governor Charles Latrobe. And this park is also notable for the set out point in 1860 for Burke and Ville's expedition, where they need to cross Australia from the south to the north. So this part also the end of the upfield bike path. So now we are entering Capital City Trail. So Capital City Trail is roughly 27 kilometers inner suburb loop trail, and this part of the Capital City Trail is overlapping with Inner Circle Railway Line Trail. So Inner Circle Railway Line Trail is a trail that converted from the former Inner Circle Railway Line, a steam era railway line which connects in between Royal Park Railway Station and Russell Railway Station. You see the track, railway track?
Ah, yeah.
So now we are in the suburb of Princess Hill. Princess Hill was named after Prince Albert, Queen Victoria consort. The former Carlton North Railway Station, and now used as a neighbourhood house. So Carlton North, same as the suburb of Carlton, was believed to be named after Carlton House, the residence of Prince of Wales. So we are crossing Nicholson Street, and now in the suburb of Fitzroy North. So Fitzroy North, same with the suburb of Fitzroy, named after the Governor of New South Wales, Charles Augusto Fitzroy. So on inner circle railway line, you will see all these stripe. It's actually used to be a train track used by inner circle railway line. So this is the part of evidence show that this track runs along the former inner circle railway line. Okay, so this is the busy route of St. George Road. In the front this is Murray Creek. So now we are crossing Murray Creek, entering the suburb of Northcote. So now we are starting on St. George Road Trail. So St. George Road Trail runs along St. George Road in between Northcote and Thomastown. So this suburb Northcote was named by Surveyor General Andrew Clark after a British parliamentarian, Henry Stratford Northcote. So now this is the suburb of Thornbury. So Thornbury was named after 19th century Thornbury farms owned by Job Smith. So currently we are in the suburb of Preston. Preston, named after the Preston of Sunset in England by Edward Wood. Okay, this is Bell Street. We're gonna cross Bell Street. Right, on my left hand side, this is Regent Station, originally known as Preston Regent Street Station. So this is Robinson Park. So this is the tree reservoir, Preston Reservoir. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So this is where the suburb reservoir, named after the tree reservoir of Preston Reservoir.
Oh.
Yeah, the tree reservoir, the first one built in 1863. That's why they call it Suburb Reservoir. The new station of the reservoir.
This moment.
Hey! Fuyo! Just that was great because one of my audience actually saw me on the road and yelled out, "Clam Trap Vlog!"
Nice!
So regarding this suburb of Thomastown, it was named after Mary and John Thomas, who used to own a market garden in the area. Alright, we're gonna pass Darabin Creek. Woo! Last time we go here, remember? And now we are in the suburb of Bandura. Bandura. So Bandura derived from an Aboriginal name, Kil Bandura, means the land of the kangaroos. Okay. Now we are in Mill Park. Oh yeah. It was at this moment it started raining. And lucky we finished our ride. Whoa! Yeah! Completed 70 kilometers. Alright.
Yes. That's tough, but
It's a bit tough because the weather is too cold. I think that's the reason both of us start to feel a bit cramped at the end of the ride. But anyway, it's a good ride. I think we choose a good route. It's not too hard. Around 485 elevation that we did. So 71 kilometers we complete, and we used riding time for 4 hours. Although the actual time we use is more than that. So now it's around 1 o'clock, I think. 1 o'clock, so we start around 8, 9,
8,
10, 11, 12, 1. So 5 hours of total time we use and 4 hours running time, which means 1 hour we talk too much. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I feel great because someone actually recognized me on the street.
Yes. Take note, while we were riding and we were trying to cross the road, some cars waved to Clem and say, "Clem Travelog!
Woo!
He's famous."
Nice.
Nice.
Anyway,
Alright.
that's it for this video. So before we go, don't forget to click the like
Subscribe,
and
share
Share
it with
it out.
everyone.
I will see you on next time. I'm Clem and Gavin from Clem Travelog. Bye bye.
Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.